Relationship today, they look different. Different standards, different expectations, different struggles. In a world where love is often weighed against money, status, and convenience, we have to ask the real questions. Would you choose someone who can provide financially but can't connect with you emotionally? Or someone who may not have much but shows you genuine love, consistency, and presence? But it doesn't stop there. Today, we're diving into modern relationship as a whole. Why so many people feel disconnected, why love feels complicated, and what it really takes to build something real in a generation full of options and distractions. This is an honest conversation. No filters, no pretending, just truth. If this conversation spoke to you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the TelaTash Podcast. Share this with someone who needs to hear this message. Because real love, real conversation, and real growth comes here. And remember, don't just chase what looks good. Choose what feels right and aligns with your purpose. I'm your girl, Dr. Tash, where pain speaks and purpose answers. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in that little person. You have to believe for your fits. Hey guys, it's your girl, Dr. Tash, where pain speaks and purpose answer. Today I have an amazing group with me. We had part one talking about relationship, and now we're coming down to part two because many people were commenting below that they wanted a part two. So I will allow them to introduce themselves and we'll get started. Franny. Hey,
Hi, Franny
Franny.
here.
Yes, Franny. Introduce yourself.
My name is Sadika Francis, but you could call me Franny. I'm a nurse. I work, two kids, mom, wife.
Mhm.
Here living life. What can I
That's
say?
right. And we have Jay. Hey, Jay.
How y'all doing out there?
Right, we
Mm,
do good. Jay, so just briefly introduce yourself.
Jason, I work for the city, Department of Transportation, two kids, single, unfortunately.
Come on, single one, ready to mingle.
This world is turned upside down and backwards.
So let's just dive in. Why this world, you feel like this world is upside down?
I think people today are more misleading.
Mhm.
They say they want to head in a certain direction, but they obviously are going in a different direction. And it's just like, what do you really want? So you putting out this narrative, but it don't meet with what your steps is going. You know what I mean? And it's a little bit draining and overwhelming at times.
Can you give us an example?
A lot of people today want marriage, but they live a single life and want to continue in that single mindset, and that don't go together.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know. And
Are you referring to females or males or both?
I'm not targeting one gender. Hell no. I would say both.
Both.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't target one gender.
Okay. So I do agree with that too. I do agree that everybody want marriage, right? You want the title, you want the white picket fence, you want the kids, but they don't know the responsibility that it comes with it. They don't know that all of that takes work and dedication and time and being intentional, being present. That
Right.
is not something that you say, I want the ring like females. They just want to have the ring on the finger and that's it. But there's no home, right?
Right.
Like what's
The
happening with
bond, the bond, the loyalty, the
Mhm.
respect,
yeah.
all of those things is not. a characteristic of that relationship, and they don't get that. That's a necessity of that, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And it's today people. The minute you get into a disagreement or something, they quick to run, and like that, you can't want marriage and have that mindset to quick to run. It's a bond, a togetherness. We're supposed to be as one. We're supposed to have that locked in aspect there. And you ready to run because we just fell into a little rut is not a strong bond at all.
It's like, to double down on what you're saying about, it's all like a misconception, misconstrued. Marriage is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Correct.
Men nowadays aren't men.
Mm-hmm.
Women nowadays aren't women. The roles are being switched up, they're being misconstrued. There's just misinterpretation and everything. Because, say for instance, most men nowadays aren't making as much as the women. It's like a rise in the women making more money. So back then, the men were in charge. The men were the be all, say all, head of the household, things like that. That you have your role. That's your role as a man. You pay the bills. You provide for your family. You the rock, right?
Right.
When you have a woman being a rock, dynamic shift.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, people have to understand the dynamics has shifted.
Mm-hmm.
You as a man can't demand, oh, I'm a man. No, you have to understand where you now stand. Not to say you're not the head of the household, but you also have to help. You have to understand that the dynamics has shifted. I am working more than you, making more than you. I respect you as my man, but you have to help. You have to understand the dynamics. You can't just sit back and say, well, I'm the man and you the woman and you gonna still do. So basically I'm doing 150 and you doing 50. It's not fair. There's a lot of, like, in today's society, we all have to learn to work together. Like you said, it's a unit, but people not moving as a unit. We're moving
Right.
in a role. You're a man, you do
Right.
this. You're a woman, you do this. But it can't work. You have to figure out how to mold. That's the misconception. That's where people get lost.
Like
Because
you
now you
said,
have women proposing to men.
Oof.
Why? Where? How?
Oof.
Men, it's not the same. So you have to literally sit down, map out your dynamics, and figure out what's going to work. It's not the same. Back then, women stayed in marriage because the man was ahead. If you leave, where are you going? What are you doing? You can't do nothing. Now the woman can do stuff, and the men have the same mentality, but you're not providing as your man back then, grandpa, whatever. It's not the same. So people have to get with the times, come together, find a common ground, let it work. You understand? And that's where I feel like it's a disconnect and it's a loss. We have our roles. The roles have shifted. You have to now learn to have respect for each other, but understand that if I come home from a 12-hour shift,
Mm.
the house needs to be somewhat clean, the kids need to be somewhat fed. Help
Yes.
me help you. That's it.
right.
It's not it that and that's where people get lost. And
Mm.
it's a lot of like, well, I'm not doing this because I'm a man. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. I'm not changing diapers. Like, excuse me, no, sir, you have to help. I'm
Mm-hmm.
helping you by helping you provide. Like, we have to help each other. It's a helping each other situation nowadays. It's not, oh, because you're a man, you only do manly things or whatever it is. And it's like a lot of men want traditional woman when you're not a traditional man. You
Mm.
understand?
Ooh.
It's like, and that's a rough
Well,
spot to be in.
I think it goes both ways. It's a role that people have in their mind.
Yes.
But today's society shows that back then, when the man was working and the woman couldn't work, that was the criteria of that time. This time
Yes.
is a different time we're in. And a lot of women don't get that part because they still stuck in, oh, a man's supposed to do all these things when it is, like you said, a woman is making more money than men nowadays. So this is where the partnership got to come in and lock in, and we team up and work together.
Right.
And that working
Exactly.
together, understanding, don't suit with a lot of women today. It don't.
Yeah.
They work together
That's
50
true.
50. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing that. And
Well,
it's It's not cool. Like, cause we
Well,
like for the biggest example I could give everybody today, you got Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Rihanna's a billionaire. A$AP Rocky makes
yeah.
he probably is a thousandaire, not even a millionaire.
Hmm.
And she don't treat that man any less of a man than he. They still work together, do things together, and build together. And that's
Oh,
a great example that a lot of people in black communities ain't following that relationship right there. That's a big example right there.
that's a good example, but you have to understand. You see, people with money move differently from the average people. You have to understand there's a different mindset there, right? They both in the spotlight, kind of to say she's just a bigger spotlight. But him as a man, and that's where it comes to, you have to understand where you fit in. A lot of men don't understand where they fit
Yeah.
in. They want the head of household role when you're not the head of household. She's the head, but she respects him and she understands that at the end of the day, he's the father of her child. He is the man in the relationship. So she's chilled, and I'm pretty sure certain things won't fly. You understand Rihanna's Rihanna, but she understands the level of like he's a man, he deserves a certain level of respect. You understand? But
Right.
at the end of the
And
day, people with money move differently. They ain't got to worry about what average people worrying about. So it's a different mentality when you talk about people with money.
I get the mentality, but it's still the whole structure of it. And I mean, today, even if you have a good job and I have a good job,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, you're a nurse, I work for the city. We both have
Mm-hmm.
good jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you make more than me. Nine
Mm-hmm.
times out of ten, today a woman ain't gonna even want to deal with me because she makes more than me.
Disagree. I
Yeah, I
dis.
It,
disagree with that. It depends
I
on what
disagree.
you're.
I think what women want is that you understand, like Sadiqa stated earlier. She said, I came home from a 12-hour job. I'm providing. The least you could have done is make sure the kids were fed, the house is clean, certain things is in order because she don't have a problem being the breadwinner. So we don't care that we make more than you. We care that now we're not just going on overdrive and we being overwhelmed and it's being overlooked at like you are supposed to do it. You're supposed to pay the bill. And then I'm supposed to work 12 hours. And then I'm supposed to feed the kids. And I'm supposed to bathe them and make our doctor's appointment. And then worry about parent teaching. And then worry about the clothes need to iron. And then laundry. And then take care of you as a woman. That's what we're complaining about. It's not what you're making
Yeah.
financially. Because to be honest, a
No.
would prefer love than a rich man because I told you before, I was with a man who was a millionaire and there was no love. And guess what I did? I exited because there's
understood.
more
And
to life than just money. And you want that security and to know because you could build with a broke man, but you
Mm-hmm.
definitely can't build with a man who's naive and rich
but
and all over
see,
the place.
I disagree with you because it's a lot of cases and places where that love is overlooked and love, like they say, oh, what they say,
Love don't pay the bills.
love don't pay the bill. But okay, I apologize for all the men in homes that lack of these things
Right,
because I
right,
know myself. I cook, I
right.
clean, I change diapers. I got sisters, aunts, cousins that could back me up, friends that could back me up and
Mm-hmm.
say, I play those roles and play that
Mm-hmm.
part in my home. And
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't respected still. It was still
Mm.
overlooked. So that's where I disagree in that manner because I did all those things and still it was issues with other things. And
Mhm.
it's like today, yeah, women want that control aspect. They do. It's like they feel we're doing the same as you and I got as much say as you and whatnot. And I don't look for who has more control in any situation. We equal. And I don't got time for all that.
Yeah, I don't think women want the control. I think we're tired of driving the bus. I think we want to sit in the passenger seat. I think every woman wants to say, "Honey, lead me. Lead the home. Be the leader." Because at the end of the day, a man is always the head and the woman is the neck. So we already making that shift and that turn and certain decisions. But you're the head. Lead. Take initiative. Do do something. Do something.
If you want that man to lead, you gotta let him lead.
Yeah, but if the man is
Nah, there's
leading
some
you off
man
a
ain't
cliff,
leading.
how you leading? They're not leading
Nope.
out here. If they're not leading, how are you going to lead me? How are you leading a home if you can't even lead yourself?
I've okay, me, I've I've taken over my name from the government. I have started a trust account and all these other things. I've tried to lead partners into that path. They don't want to sit down and put the time into it. They ain't trying to hear that. They not. That's part of leadership because that's gonna build our foundation financially. And if we both on that same page, why not follow that criteria to get to that level where we could be financially set and comfortable? You
I
know?
don't. I don't think when you come together with a person who has a like mind like you, it will work.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When we sit, that's the thing with people that we attract sometimes because some people personality is so overwhelmingly powerful, dominant. You attract lesser because now they see you as a strong figure that could
Right.
fix them. So sometimes we don't attract necessarily what we want. We attract what we could fix. We attract
Mm-hmm.
what is not us.
Mm.
That's where when you dating, and that's why I'm like I'm guilty of that too, because my husband is not like me. We're opposite spectrum. I'm a go getter. I'm a get up and go and do what I got to do, and we ain't gonna complain about it. But at the end of the day, it still got to get done. Ain't no sense of complaint. Just do it and get it over. Whatever. He's a procrastinator. He'll to drag his feet. It take long and it gets on my nerve. But then I have to like sit down and understand. Okay, I have to meet in the middle with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm always gonna be upset, oh, you don't get it done this way, that way, or you don't get it done right away, or he take mad long, that's him. So when you with somebody, you have to understand them. You have to understand how to move with them and how to
Mm-hmm.
finagle. Especially if you're the more dominant one in the relationship, you have to understand. Okay, he gonna take 6 months to do this. I might take two. Let me try to meet him at three. Let me
Right.
not get mad that he gonna take so long to do this nonsense. Let me try to meet him in the middle of it. So it's just it goes back like I said, you have to understand the dynamics and understand who you're with and what you're dealing with. So if you really want to get somebody like you literally got to weed out the weak. You got to do rough things, and if they withstand, then that's for you. But a lot of time we don't
That's
attract
where
what we want.
compromise kick in. That's what Jay
Yep.
was saying. He's saying nobody want to
Yeah.
compromise anymore. Everybody was
No.
like getting to a simple argument and they're running
Hmm.
away and they're
Yeah.
not facing reality.
Yeah, it's like hear me, but I ain't hearing you, world.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear
So
me.
we're just in different shoes. We're all saying the same thing. Everybody want that love. Everybody want to be respected. Everybody want to be cared for. Everybody just want that companionship. And it doesn't matter about what you bring to the table, is what you do. Because I'm not a person that talks. Like if a man come to me and approach me and just talk about a whole bunch of talk, I don't care. The talk does not get me. Even in my younger years, it did not get me. Like you have to be about it. You have to do what you say. It's all about the action. Because talk is cheap for me. Now
Right,
Hmm.
action speaks louder than words any day.
right, right. You can't say, "Yeah, ma, I'm gonna take you out," and then you ain't never even initiate a dinner
Hmm.
date. You never
Yep.
even came to pick me up. It's just taking that initiative, like the roles. Because a woman, like Franny said, women are proposing to men. It's
Nah.
wild.
Nah.
Who's proposing to who?
But
And
nah.
why? And when?
It's a different
Absolutely
world,
not.
What?
baby. It's different. It's
You
different,
want
man.
a woman to propose to you, Jay?
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna be the man about that situation. I'm sorry. And
What do you
I'm
think
a,
about
Oh
women
snap!
proposing to men?
Like I said,
No,
it's a different world. I don't understand it, but it's happening. So I don't know how to speak on it, you know?
crying.
Women want to take on the man roles in ways today. Like it's just what it is.
No, women
They
are just tired of waiting. So now everybody's just taking the charge, taking initiative because they're just tired of waiting. So now they're like,
No.
okay, if you're not doing it, let me do it. How
If I'm
you
single, I'm not proposing to no man. I'm gonna stay single and die. Hell no. That's crazy. What?
Yeah, we got to do better. I think me and Jay, we were talking yesterday about if a man like what he sees, does he approach the woman or does he wait until the woman approach him? Like, are
Like
you
I
waiting
said,
for the
that ain't never gonna
woman to
happen.
approach you?
I ain't approaching you. Like I said, I'm gonna stay single and die. I ain't doing it. Matter of fact, I'll be you looking at me, I'm looking at you. We gonna look at each other the whole night because I ain't coming over there. Hello, sir. Hello.
Right.
It's called in the wild. Does the female approach the male? No, the man have to do a whole show. He got to show like, yeah, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm gonna be a good offspring for you, good DNA for you, and then the woman pick the man, and then he could come over. But I ain't coming over to you while I'm showing you.
It got to be eye contact and connection and all that stuff there, man. It's not
Yeah,
just running up to nobody any damn way. I got
nah.
I, I got to feel your energy in some way. I don't know. Hey,
It
I believe
has
in
to be
energy
some
strong.
chemistry.
And
But
if
how
it's
do you
nothing,
feel
you
a woman approaching you, Jay? Like, let's say if you at a club, how do you feel about women approaching you, or do you approach the woman?
I recently was in a situation like that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my brother was out having drinks, and a young lady and her sister walked in, and me and my brother noticed them, and we was talking about them at the table, and the waiter was overhearing our conversation, and the waiter took it upon himself to go over to the ladies and say, "Them men over there is talking about you and whatnot." So I guess due to them leaving out the door before us, because we were still having our drinks, chilling and stuff, she came over and approached me and ended up being my fiance.
Mm.
And
Okay.
yeah, it was different. It was something unusual. It's not like haven't experienced that in life, but it never got to that level from that experience.
Hmm.
And it was a beautiful, beautiful connection. Can't say it wasn't. You know,
Okay. Mm. Yeah,
Brandy,
I'm gonna say.
do
Hmm?
you approach men? Well, we can't.
Mm, absolutely not. Let me tell you something. I miss the cue. The dude be coming up to me, he be talking, and I miss the cue all the time. Because if you're not telling me, hey, I like what I see, I like you, I want to have drinks,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna assume you like me. That's delusional.
Yeah.
So every guy that's nice that approach me, I'm gonna assume they like me. No, you gotta
Right.
show me. You gotta say something. I'm not gonna be in my head. Oh, he comes
Yeah.
up to me. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. If you're not
Yeah.
strong enough to approach me and say, hey, I
Yes.
like you. I want to get to know you. You want to go out for drinks sometime. And then I'll be like, why should I go out for drinks with you? Like, I'm a rough one. I'm like a tough cookie. Like, I weed out the weak when I'm dating men. Like, what are you doing? You come up to me and say, oh, I like you. Okay. I want to take you out for drinks. Okay. Like, and I would look you up and down. Like, I'm trying to see like, are you just trying to get in my pants or you really trying to get to know me? Because most guys that are trying to get in your pants, they're not doing the work. They're just like, next, on to the next. Easy, you ain't easy. And
Hmm.
them, all right, let me see. And they try and come back and be like, you know what? Let me take her out. Let me plan something. They're like, all right, just be ready at 8. I'm gonna pick you up. We're going
Period.
somewhere. And then
Period.
I'm like, I don't know if I want you to drive me. I don't know you like that. Maybe I drive my own car. They'll be like, no, I'll pick you up. But you say things to figure out
Who that
where
person
are you?
is.
Where's your mentality? Like, what are you gonna say if I say I'm gonna drive myself? And
Yeah.
it's just like me, I weed out the weak because I don't want no guy where I have to always be planning everything, doing
Yeah.
everything. I don't want to do that. Like they end up, guys do get lazy when you have a woman that does stuff and plan stuff. They get lazy. Men get lazy. Women get lazy too.
Yeah.
So me in the beginning, I'm tough. Like if you withstand me, then you good to go. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not easy at all. So you know, I'm not approaching no guy for that
Look
story,
at
and I
Jay's
don't take
face.
drinks.
Jay's
Nope.
like this. Mm.
nah, I'm listening, man.
Mhm. Yeah, nah.
Jay's
Because I
like,
know, see, the crazy part about it is there's a lot of sides to these things, and I
Mm-hmm.
know men that would sit there and be your friend for 10 years to get to
Okay,
know
so you my
you,
friend. That's fine.
mold themselves supposedly to the guy that you like, and hopefully get you one of these days. And that's just weird as hell to me. And
That's
I'm like,
weird.
what? Yeah, but they out there.
Why don't you
They're
just say,
out there.
hey,
I don't
hi?
know. I don't know.
Okay,
That's
so
what
you're
I
a
was.
weirdo. So even when you come
That's
10
what
years
I
in and tell me
say
you
to
like me, I'm
them.
like, that's nice. Next, bye. I'm not sorry.
no,
I'm
I'm
not gonna talk
saying
to you
like
because you're weird.
if a girl dating a guy and 10 years pass and she's like, are we getting married? Are we getting married? It's like, not yet, not yet. 20 years pass, not yet, not yet. Don't worry, don't worry. What do you tell those type of girls? To still wait for this?
Oh, hell
Well,
no. I
mm-mm.
disagree with that because it should have been, I want to say in the first 2 to 3 years, he should be trying to hopefully get to that level. At least
Absolutely.
fiance, then a
Engaged.
year as a
Yeah.
fiance, and then to marriage at least,
Oh,
Uh, 10 years, that's OD, man.
So wow. Well, do you think
well,
that
okay.
hmm,
Yeah. I have
do you,
something to add to that. Some people are not interested in marriage.
mm,
Some women are not interested in marriage. Some
mm,
guys are not interested in marriage. It's not a topic of discussion. It's nothing to talk about. It's just you together, you like each other's company and whatever. We like each other's company. We together for 20, 30 years. Nobody talked about marriage. We just like each other.
yeah,
It's an understanding there.
yeah,
They don't need to be a paper. They don't need to
that
be ring
dictate.
on finger. They don't need to be a marriage. It's a contract.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always have to be that. Like I said, it all goes back
Mhm.
to understanding who you with and what you want. So if there's not a discussion had by both parties, one shouldn't be assuming this and the other one shouldn't be assuming that. Initially, I never want to get married and have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You fell in love like a schmuck,
It's
and then you
different.
change your
Yeah.
mind and you start to have a conversation about it
Mm,
and say, okay, I could see myself with you for the rest of my life. And the
yeah.
person's like, I want to commit to you. And I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about it some more, and it grows into something else.
Right.
But it has to be a discussion. One woman, you can't be dating somebody and they assume she wants to get married. Maybe she doesn't want to get married, or
Right.
you with the dude and assume that he wants to marry you and he doesn't want to marry you. So it all goes back to discussion. Like that's why when usually
Communication.
that's why I said I weed out the week. So when you first start dating, you have to list what you want in the next 5 years. What do you see yourself in the next 5 years? You have to have a discussion about it up hand. It's not that it's scary. I think that grown-ups, adults, people that have understanding and you know somewhat intellect will sit down and say, listen, I'm 36 or I'm 35 or I'm 26. I'm young, I'm not into marriage right now. Are you into marriage? Like a conversation needs to be had.
Yeah.
I don't think, yeah, like it's weird like how everybody say, oh, after 2 3 years you must expect to be married and expect to, nah, that's nah. That's why a
No,
talk needs to be had because you're expecting this.
I'm only saying that if, yes, that communication was at hand.
Hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I
Right.
mean? If
Right.
y'all did both see that eye to eye, yeah,
Exactly.
why
You're right.
not in that time frame go for it? If
Yeah.
that feeling and love and commitment and all that is
Hmm.
there,
But you
why
said
not?
feeling. You have to have the conversation, even though there's feeling. You have some people that don't talk. Like Tasha, she don't talk. She about the action. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have some people that they're like you have introvert and extrovert, right? So some people are outgoing and like bubbly, and some people are quiet and to
Mm-hmm.
themselves. And like I say, most of the time we attract our opposites,
Mm-hmm.
or we attract people that are somewhat like us but not really, or we attract person that's just like us, like we the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, it all goes back to communication. One, two, no assumption, because the word ASS, the rest, that's what you're gonna be if you assume things. I'm just
Right.
saying.
That's something. Communication
Exactly.
go hand in hand with understanding. You gotta have
There you
both in
go.
that. They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. And a lot of
There you
people don't
go.
understand that. You have communication, and when you
Yep.
communicate, you gotta communicate to understand what we communicating about.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly. There you go. Because that's where we have problems.
Right.
She's expecting something and you assuming something. What's gonna happen? Nothing. Gonna be
And
angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
we just talking, but nobody. came to no conclusion and and we just
Yep,
talk.
that's it.
And you
Oh,
think,
I
oh, we
think that I'm his
communicated.
girlfriend, but yeah.
No. Bruh, I like you. I like you.
When you gonna get
So
hurt?
that's my man now. Cause I said I like her. I never said you was my girl. I
Yeah,
never
like
said that. I just
Never
said I
said
like
that.
you. I don't know where you get this. I'm your man and you my girl. You pushing things that I ain't never even say. You know what I mean? We ain't come to no understanding of
oh
yes, we
snap.
together. You want to be with me, I want to be with you. All right, let's do this. There's
Mm-hmm.
the understanding.
Right.
We just
Yep.
agreed to that this is what we're gonna do. So now we both aware that this is what it is. And a lot of people they miss the understanding in the communication. There's never no understanding. And
So
that's where
if
people bump
if
heads mostly.
would you think it's fair if a girl you've been taking out a girl several times on a date,
Mm-hmm.
you slept with that person, you guys been around with each other for like just say a couple of weeks. Do you think it's fair for her to think that you're her man?
No,
No, we have to
I'm answering
communicate
for
to
the dude. No.
understand that. Yeah, we gotta. She might want to be my little intimate partner, and that's it.
You address
I
that?
don't I don't beat around the bush, but I don't beat around the bush at all.
I'm done. Nah. These guys out here delusional. You think because the dude took you out 7 days and he slept with you, okay, he slept with you, and he never said you his girl. He never makes stake and claim. Like I'm confused. Like, hello, you just a thing. You just a thing. Hello, it's very.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Some people lack intellectual like
You have to let a
capability to
woman know
understand that.
that
Like
we're
you delusional.
exclusive, even though you guys done all the exclusive things. You still have to.
right.
Yeah, you gotta still let the person know, or he gotta let you know, or you gotta ask him. You gonna just run around and assume like, oh, we slept together, we together? No, we not. Because look at these guys out here. One night stand. Oh, we together? No, they slept with you. They next. Like that's why you have to be a type of woman that you have to understand yourself. I want a long term relationship. I'm gonna do long term things. I want
Right.
a man to get marry me. I'm gonna do wife things. I might not do wife things as far as like action, but I'm doing wife things by how I move. Like it's the same, like
Right.
action, how I move, how I
Yeah.
carry myself,
Right.
how I
Right.
don't be out clubbing. I don't be out doing all these.
Oh man, I like you said that because
It's true. Like if you want to attract a man to marry you, you have to play the role as a wife. You understand? Not that you
thank
cooking,
you.
cleaning, all of that, but you obviously don't live in the same household. So if you out here for the streets, running around with your girls or out clubbing every day, he ain't gonna look at you like no wife. He gonna look at you like you one of them street. Like I don't understand where you feel like you're looking for a husband in the club. Not in the club to marry you. He in the club to have a good time for a short time, not a long time. Like I don't understand. It don't make
Because
Mm,
no
I've
sense.
I've seen it where
mm.
oh man, women a lot of women would think, oh, I'm gonna be a wife after we get married. No, you got to show me that before you get
Yeah.
married. I got to show
Exactly.
you I'm a husband before we get married. You,
Absolutely.
There you
you
go.
can. I'm not gonna sit here and expect you to switch and change because we just got married.
No,
No, you're supposed to show
that's
me
fake.
this person way before we even get there.
Hmm.
And this is
Yep.
what's gonna make me wanna go all the way there because you are showing wife aspects and I'm showing husband
There
aspects
you
and
go.
we're gonna take that step because look, I could this is something I want of my wife. This is something you want of your
Exactly.
husband. You don't want your husband in the strip
There
club
you
every
go.
weekend throwing money at some next naked
Nah,
female,
nah.
drinking at the bar, coming home stumbling drunk every day.
Exactly.
You don't want that. You know what I mean? And just like you said, I don't want no
No.
girl.
So
She out in the club. Every time she do go out with her friends, they always in these mingling places, clubs, lounges, bars.
hmm
Why y'all don't go bowling or
go
to
to the country
Right.
club. Go out for
yeah, go
day
to a
drinks. Go
comedy
out
show
for
or
being a
something. Yeah.
respectable
Right.
woman.
Go watch a play or something. Like, why
That's
you in this place where I know for certain men is gonna come approach you and you
Right.
there every goddamn weekend? Nah, hell no. I'm not. There's no way in hell.
Mm.
yeah. hmm It's true. That's why I don't really have a lot of female friends because when you bring that nonsense to me, I'm looking at you like, okay, I don't understand what you're not
Right.
understanding. Like,
Right.
I don't get it. Like if you want a husband, you have to go where husbands. I mean, not the concept like husband hunting, but you have to carry yourself like a wife.
Different. Yeah.
That's it.
Do you think you can mingle if you're married, you can mingle with single people?
To a certain extent, yes, but not really. Like I would
Yeah.
say it's 30% of the time. The other 70, nah.
Mm.
Because you still have to have a equal mix. Like you
Right.
can't. For me, I'm a person of space. I'm not clingy. I'm not all in. I need space. I need to breathe. Like we live together. I see you all the dang time. Give me space. So I'll go out with my friends. Not necessarily that they're single, but whatever they are, single, not single, married, whatever. They're my friend. They're my friend. I don't. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I do need that me time sometimes, but not to talk to other people. I just need to
Right.
go out with people, and that's not my husband. So to a certain caliber, yes, but overall, no. Because when you hang out too much with single people, you start to do single people things,
Yeah.
make you do stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. They talking in a way
Yeah.
that's crazy, and you're like, what? And no,
And
yeah,
I think when people are in relationships with single friends and all that, they have to be very, very strong minded. They can't be weak minded
yep.
because
Right.
that influence of that single life, they will throw that on you like a
Hmm.
backpack filled with bricks.
Rocks waiting for you.
Uh,
It's true. And sometimes
mhm.
they want what you have, right?
Yeah,
Yes, they lonely. Misery loves company.
but
Men
I
they
ain't
want
nobody
you,
company. Forget that.
and they want to bring you along because you the different one. You the oddball. It's for them is single, and you the only one in the relationship. So
Why would you
they
put
try
yourself
to
in this
draw you.
situation?
Right.
Nah, that's
Right.
weird.
No, maybe let's say you had a group of five friends and you was the only one out of the five got married.
I
It
can't be hanging out with
happens.
y'all like that. Shoot,
No,
you come over my
I
house.
wouldn't throw them away, but now you have to
I'm
just
not
set
throwing them
boundaries.
away.
Yeah, you just gotta
But
put.
to understand, when you were single, what was you doing with them?
Right. Right.
Okay, but that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. So you have to like it all goes to understanding what it is and understanding yourself. Is I'm not throwing you away, but we not going clubbing. Come over for dinner.
Right.
Let's go brunch.
Absolutely.
Let's go to the
The
country club.
dynamic
Let's
will
go
be
someplace
different.
else, but we're not going clubbing.
Right.
It has to be a
Go,
different vibes, a different
go
move.
to the
I'm not gonna do
spa
that.
or something.
There you.
Right.
I could still hang out with y'all, but I can't do what we used to do. You
Boundaries.
understand?
There's
That's it.
boundaries that need to
There
be
you
set.
go.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's it. You
Hmm.
Absolutely. So,
understand?
if you
Yep.
guys had an option to choose a rich partner who is emotionally empty or someone who is broke but gives you all the loving in the world, who would you choose?
I don't
Ladies
know. I
first.
can't choose either or. I need a balance. I can't have one that's
No,
too
see,
loving
that's
because
the
I'm like,
option.
oh, get away
That
from me.
option, I
Huh?
just gave you the option. It's either rich and emotionally empty or broke and they love you so much.
I'm going with broken love me so much because there's still a possibility I could build with this person and they could take on some of the ways that we can move up somewhere together and they could not be broke.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if they all for me, that's like you said in the beginning, that's what we all want. Somebody
Yep.
all for us.
Yep.
So that's number one there. If you could find that person that's all about you and for you, and
Yes. Priority.
I don't see where that could go wrong.
Nope.
If you have that leadership to guide them to bettering themselves financially, I don't see where that could go wrong at all.
Mhm.
You want somebody locked into you. You want somebody that has their mind on you. Like I'm a person, when I walk in these streets, I see myself. I don't see none of these people. I don't care what they doing, what they thinking. As long as they ain't in my space, we good. When
Yep.
have a partner and I'm with my partner, I see me and my partner. I don't care about none of these people. I'm not thinking if I want to slob my girl down in the middle of the street, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna, oh, the people's over there. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I don't
Mhm.
see them. They don't exist.
Right.
So I focus on me and mine, and that's it, man. That's how I am when I'm with someone. It's like me and them, and the world. This is our world. The
That's
rest
right.
of the world don't exist.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Franny
you gotta
opinion
choose.
now.
If you had an
Shoot.
option, you had a choice, which one you would have chosen. We know you wouldn't choose neither of them, but if you had a
You got to
choice,
choose
you had
one.
you had to choose one.
It depends on the space that I'm in. I can't tell you that. It depends on the space I'm in. If I have things that I want to accomplish or things that I want to do, I'm single, I look good, I don't have no kids, my body is great, my health is fine, I'm fabulous. Guess what? I'm gonna pick the rich one because I'm gonna get what I need to do, build myself way up. He could do whatever he want to do because I ain't here with you for love. I'm here with you to accomplish my dreams. Be a doctor, be a lawyer, be what the hell I want to be. Be a nice house, make sure my name on the deed, get a nice car, make sure my name is on the car, I own it. You don't own it, I own it. So when you decide that you want to do your nonsense, that's fine. I have to be like, girl, you want to go on a trip? Let's go to Bali. Let's go away. Blah, blah. That's fine. However, now when I'm like, I'm 35, I'm 36, I'm getting old. All right, I'm gonna leave you, and I got my things, and then I move for love. But in the beginning, that's why it depends on what space I'm in. I can't sit here and tell you, oh, I'm gonna pick somebody broke. If I'm old and I pick somebody broke, and we both struggling, we both homeless, and I'm guiding you to do what? Like you should have figured out your life. I don't know. It depends on what space I'm in. I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm gonna pick this indefinitely. No. I can't do that. It's like saying, oh, if a building caught on fire, what would you do? I don't know. I have to be in this situation. If the building caught on fire, do I have kids? I'm going to save the kids. I'm going to go get the kids. If I don't have kids, I'm going to save myself. It depends on the situation that I'm in. If I'm
Somehow,
young
some way,
and
if
I'm
she
still
trying to choose
fabulous,
both options.
exactly. Either way, I'm going to have both. I'm going to have both. I'm young. I look good. I ain't got no kids. The house is paid off for. Okay, you rich. My house is paid off for. It's in my name. My car is bought, it's paid off for, it's in my name. My house, my name is on it. Your name ain't on it. You bought it for me. It's a gift, right? Now I got all that I need. I see you moving the way you move. You don't love me, right? You got all these women because you got money. That's what people with money gonna do anyways. They got money. They're gonna have multiple women. They're gonna have multiple whatever,
That's what Jason
guy,
said
girl,
yesterday.
whatever.
He mentioned the same thing. He said
Yes, it's the truth.
rich people
And
just
so
move.
I'm not gonna be running after you. You marry me because obviously you saw something in me you like. You marry me, fine. Now when I see there's no love there and you got money, what we together for? So I'm gonna do what I could do. And at the end of the day, if I really want to go look for love, like I said, I want that.
After
I'm
you build
craving
yourself.
love, then I go find it. I leave. But if I'm not craving love, because you have some women out here that they're not craving love, they're craving to be taken care of. They want to be a kid. They want a man that's daddy, basically. They want a man that's gonna buy everything, do everything, take them shopping. Oh, here's the card, honey. Go buy whatever you want. Bye bye. Like some women, they don't mind that. It's fine. Some women don't want that love. They want to be taken care of. They want daddy. Oh, I want to go out to eat this. Okay, babe, here you go. Bye bye. Oh, I want to get Birkin bag. Here you go. Okay, bye bye. I want to go on trips with my girls. Oh, how much is it gonna be? 20,000. Okay, here, hey, honey, 20,000. Use it. Bye, and enjoy their life and have fun. And they don't want kids. They don't want responsibility. They just want to be a kid themselves, but in a big grown up way. So, like I said, it depends on the dynamics and what you want out of your life and what you want to do. Some people, if you say you want love, things come with love. If you rich, things come with rich. Every rich person has their problem. Every poor person have their problems. I like to be personally in between. I can't pick too broke and I can't pick too rich. I have to be in between because, honey, I don't want no broke man. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, you broke. Say you don't want to listen to my guidance, right? I'm telling you go to school. I'm telling you better, and you don't want to listen to me. Now I'm stuck with a mule. You don't want to listen. You stubborn. You stuck in your ways. You broke. You don't want to better yourself, and you better in yourself. You better in us. You're not moving like that right now. I can't sit there and struggle and be constantly talking to you like I'm your mother because then I'm gonna feel like a nagging mother. I'm not even your wife. I'm a nagging mother. I'll do this, do that. I don't want to do none of that. I'm
But
good. No, I don't. I'm
you're
sorry.
not stuck in anything. You always got the freedom to go to left.
But you're married, like you said. People run away. You have to
Yeah.
fight the good fight before you exit.
I didn't hear the marriage part in that
No, but like you
option.
said, you had to pick. So if you're
Yeah,
picking, I'm not
she
thinking you're
said
picking for a relationship.
no, but she just asked if she never said marriage in that though. She just said
Mm. Well,
a rich
yeah.
person or a broke person.
That's
Hmm.
okay. Well, if it's not marriage in there, then I'm going for the rich. If it's marriage in there, I need in between.
That makes sense. I kind of agree with Franny. It kind of
Yeah.
makes sense. Actually, I agree with both of you guys because, like Jay said, if you with a broke person, you tend to build eventually with that broke person, and you could build a big empire.
Right.
Especially if you guys have that same mindset, yeah, that loving, caring, support system, you guys can make millions, and do millions out of that.
If they don't got their high school diploma and you really help them get their GED
Hmm.
and they don't have a job and you lead them,
Mhm.
go fill out this application and they fill it out, wonderful. But
Yeah.
yes, if you got that broke person and they want to sit there and smoke weed and play
No,
PlayStation and all
no,
this other
right.
shit,
That's
No,
different.
get rid of them.
exactly.
Right. Right. You
That's
have
what
to
I'm
have
saying.
some sort of potential,
Mhm.
ambition, and be
Mhm.
Right.
broke at the same time. But you can't be broke with no potential and no ambition. You got to go, sir.
There you go.
You got to go.
Yeah,
So,
it depends on the situation that you're in.
like what Franny, you were saying, what I gathered was, if you're younger, you would have, if you wanted to build yourself, you using strategy actually. And that's a great strategy for a lot of young women that I think, if they want to build themselves, don't be with a guy who has money, who's rich, and don't have no love for you, and stay stagnant with them. You came out of that relationship with nothing.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. You better use some
Mm.
some sort of strategy and be very strategic and build yourself in the interim of it. Like Franny said, go to school, just get a car and put it under your name, because if it's under the guy's name and y'all separate, that's it. He's taking his car back, the house, this. Time is money, right?
Hmm.
So money is time. Same thing. So she's not going to be in a relationship that's heartless, loveless, emotionless, and not get something out of it. I always tell women, and anybody, if you're in a relationship, you ask yourself, what did you get out of this relationship? What did you
Yeah.
learn from it? Right? You have to have learned something, grow from it. There's no way that you left that relationship the same way you came in.
And you got to be careful, young ladies, chasing this money with the rich guy, because you might end up in somebody's basement, locked
Well,
chained to a pipe, and then next thing you know, wake up
no,
sex trafficked or something.
it's true. That
Well, do you think
yeah,
women want love or they rather security instead?
it depends on the situation. Like I said, if you're a woman, you got your house, you got your car, you got life thing going for you. You're looking for security. If
Mhm.
you're a woman and you don't have whatever you're trying to do, then you're looking for something else. It depends on where you're at in your life and what you're looking for. I can't say you're gonna pick the other over the next indefinitely. It's a situation that you're in.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah. Jay?
I think society shows everybody's looking for security.
Mm, yeah.
Mm,
Love is outside the window.
yeah, love. I think that thing is what love got to do with it. That's what I was thinking of earlier.
I'm done. He said, "What?" That Tina Turner. Oh snap!
Well,
Uh-huh.
love ain't everything. No problem. No problem. Have a nice day, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think the love went out the window a long time ago is because everybody is just trying to survive now. So it's unfortunate that we're just trying to stay afloat and we're choosing money over love. But when really and truly, guess what? When that money goes away, what happened? Let's say that person gets sick, the person that was generating that money. What happens? Are you going to walk away now?
No, if you're a woman, you could do both. You pick up and pull the weight and hope to God he come back. If not, make moves. Do what you gotta do. You
Hmm.
join a union. Like I said, man, you have to understand the person that you with and that they're willing to do that. Are you with a girl that you know you like a father figure, or are you with a woman that you know if crap hit the fan, she got your back?
Right.
You gotta know who you with. You gotta know what situation that you in.
Yeah, today is a lot of boys and girls. It ain't no men and women. Sad, so sad.
Exactly.
A lot of men are so frustrated nowadays because they're like, listen, we're at a time that, yes, back in the days, I was able to provide, I was able to give, I was able to do, I was able to be available. But now This day and age, I can't do it, and I need some support. I need some help. And I want you to appreciate the things that I am doing, because the lack of appreciation also deterred that person from even wanting to do more in a
Yes, yeah,
relationship.
absolutely. I agree with that. Yes, that is so true. Because the appreciation of the efforts that some men do put in it's not there. It's no appreciation. It's like, oh, you're supposed to do that.
Hmm.
And I didn't have to do that. I chose to do that. And I wanted to do that. And to just be so bold to say, oh, that's what you're supposed to do, that's not the right thing to come forth with. And, that does deter a man from wanting to do more.
Yeah. So thank you. We had Jay and Franny that shed amazing light on relationship and what we need nowadays in today's society. We're just missing that love, that compassion, that caring, that being intentional, being present, being available. We're missing that piece. Love is not about what you can do for me or what we can do for each other. It's how can we grow and build on nothing. Sometimes we just may not have anything, but just we have each other, we'll be okay. And we just need to learn that you'll grow and become a better version of yourself once you have that companion who is for you and that you can lean on. So I'm your girl, Dr. Tash. I want to thank Jay. I want to thank Sadika for coming and shedding light. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and also comment on what you think love should be. Would you prefer a rich man, but he made you unhappy? Or would you prefer a broke man and love you to the moon? I'll see you soon. Bye.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in that little person. You have to believe for your fits. And